Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Broken Mike.
And today is Sunday Funday. Woo! Sunday Funday. So what are we doing for today in Sunday Funday, you ask? All right, we have the Battle of the Winners. So we did a bunch of battles over the 4 weeks or so. we did like the best of 100 proofers. Some of them bottle and bond, some of them aren't. Early Times Bottle and Bond won the first round all the way around. JTS Brown won the second round. Old Forester Bottle and Bond, one of the Whiskey Rose series, they won the third round, and John J Bowman pulled up the rear in the fourth round. So we're going to see who is first, second, and third out of the ones. We're going to continue doing them, don't get me wrong, and anything you want to see on that in the future. But we have 4 winners, so I wanted to see who's going to take the win on this one. I got to be honest, I haven't had these two since we did it many, many moons ago. So I'm kind of excited to see.
I don't have the 100 proof, I don't think.
No, you don't. Of the JTS Brown that I grabbed? No.
So it's not even, it's similar but not. And actually, I haven't been drinking it because I've been trying some of the other ones.
Right.
1792 is very tasty.
When I bought it, I was like, oh, for that price, there was a handle for like $20. I was like, oh, no, you're definitely grabbing it. But I didn't realize it wasn't the Bottle and Bond. But still delicious. It's just lower proof.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to pick out what they are, but that's not the point. Glass number 1.
So in the nose, it wasn't screaming right off the bat.
It's not, but it wasn't. It's definitely nice. It was definitely nice. Very sweet on the palate.
It was very, very easy and sweet on the palate.
Very sweet on the palate on this one.
Which, again, other than the blinds that we did on these, I don't think I have not touched these. I don't even have them. Well, I have Early Times, but I haven't touched it. Because I know I can't get another one, so it's one of those just sitting there by itself.
Right. Well, I drank a bottle of it, but that was so many months ago. That one's very good. One is very good.
It is.
I have a guess on what it could possibly be, but again, these.
Where you going?
These
the green label?
I'm actually going John J.
That's what
I was thinking. I was actually thinking.
I'm with you on that.
If somehow this ends up that they're the bottles as they are again, that's going to be crazy. But we'll move on to glass number 2. That worked at one time.
I know.
Because again, I didn't mention that. Normal mash mix-up rules. Mike poured them. I was out of the room. Excuse me. I come up and I shuffle them around. I write it down. So we are drinking the same this time, but we have no idea. I'm getting a weird smell on this.
I was just going to say the same thing. There's something unique in this.
Yeah, green grass. I'm getting green grass. Like when I ate the green grass jelly bean, which is not a good sign for me. These are all winners.
But I know where I'd lean towards. It's actually a way different flavor too.
It is
a little more aggression. I know.
It is. It is. And it actually tastes younger to me. Am I right on that?
No, it has. And I know you're going to say it's got like that little funk, but it's not so much a funk, but it does have, it's got a way different nose. There's a different, and I can even go with the green grass nose. And it has a way aftertaste. And it's not an oaky aftertaste.
The flavor doesn't change in the palate, but the flavor brings me to some of the younger, not so much younger ones, but the lower price point ones that we've had where it doesn't carry as much flavor. It's more of like that funk flavor. That it's not as solid. I'm definitely bringing that one back compared to glass number 1.
I'm with you. It's
not bad by any means, but compared to glass number 1, it's not even in the same level.
I was going to say it's not even close.
Yep. And again, these beat out some decent bottles, but it depends what it went up against, and you have to go back and look at the videos that we did on there.
My mind's a terrible thing to waste.
I couldn't.
Some of those are a ways.
So. Some of these are months ago, and there's many whiskeys in between.
I might not even watched them yet. Could be.
This one has a much better nose than
way better.
Actually, both of them very caramel-esque.
I actually, this is probably the best nose to start.
I won't disagree.
Granted, it sat a little bit longer.
I might even go with that's the best tasting one we've tried so far.
It's pretty easy as well.
Well, they're all 100 proof, so it's all they're all going to be, but they are drinking differently. You know what I mean?
They're definitely drinking differently. And I'm writing it down like I'm super confident, but
That's all right.
I'm just blowing smoke. So,
what did you think 2 was then? If you're super confident,
I think it was JTS.
I'm gonna agree with you.
And
so, what are you doing with this one?
I think this is early times.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to taste this last one, but I think this one might actually be Old Forester. To be honest with you,
I could be having it could be a twist, but
it hasn't brought out.
It depends on the nose.
Brought out the nose profile that I was looking for, but it's very good. But I'm gonna slightly edge it against number 1. The 1 and 3 are almost tied, but I'm gonna slightly give the edge to 3 going this way.
Easiness wise, though, 1 might take it. It just depends. I'm going to be on my mood, I guess. When we
right.
On, do I like to really ease in flavor, or
because is it just easier because it's coming off of one that was harsh? That's the question. So when you put them
started
up
with
against,
that one, so
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so when we put them right up against each other, we'll know better on how it drinks. Ooh. Again, the good part of taking a break in the middle and cleansing our palate too. These all change when they come out.
I'm thinking I might have nailed this dead nuts.
You might. That's
this now by far is the strongest nose.
I will know better when I come back to when this one goes into that one.
It's another good flavor though.
Mm-hmm.
A little more oakiness, I think, in the end of this one.
I will agree with that.
I'm not. I'm just. It's like a 1-3-4 tie almost right now. I might even edge 4.
I'm thinking 4 is leaning ahead, and I'm actually thinking my prediction was right. Yours is off. But what we're gonna do?
That's not a newsflash.
No,
since you tell me that almost.
No. I'm just thinking going this way. I'll try to concrete it on the way back. We're gonna take a quick break. Well, quick for you. It'll be a good break for us. We're gonna cleanse our palate, and we'll be back. So we'll see you in a minute. We are back. So we're going to start on the right, work our way left. These have been sitting here for quite some time. Yeah, we got sidetracked. So
imagine storyteller.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Wow. What are you getting on this one?
This is whole. I'm not getting serious nuts, which I thought I was going to be.
I am getting chocolate-covered something.
I'm getting a whole concoction.
There was a chocolate. You get the chocolate? Mixture. There was a chocolate-covered something going on in this one.
It's delicious. Now, might be throwing my...
There might be a chocolate-covered fruit, but I can't get that. I'm looking for a banana, and I want to know if this is it.
This is, like, spectacular now. It was very good before. Wow, that's damn good.
Drink nice.
I don't even want to sip again.
That drink nice. I'm not getting a strong presence of a fruit, which is throwing me off because you think it's. I actually thought it was early times, but I am getting a deep, rich, chocolate-covered something.
I'm still thinking this is Old Forester.
All right, we're gonna see when I get to 3 on my.
I'm going to 3
because you already
because I can't keep sipping. I got nothing to compare to.
4 is leading the pack right now.
It's right up there.
That is very good. All right, let me
see. So 3's nose is not as strong.
I think 3's nose is super fruity right now. It came out compared to this one. It was a deep rock. It was like a dark chocolate covered something. I don't know if it was a peanut or a pecan or like there was a sweetness in that.
There was a bigger concoction in 4 to me than 3 in the nose.
Oh, it's very good. Now I'm getting a nutty flavor on the palate when I drank that. Super fruity on the nose.
I mean, 3 probably hits a little harder.
It was a little more aggressive. This is going to be my prediction so far going this way. I know you're opposite. I'm just going to put the bottles my way.
I'm going to flip flop 3 and 4.
Right. You think early times is 3. And you think
do.
This one's 4.
Because it just has.
What's bringing me to Old Foresters? I'm not so much a banana, but it is a super sweetness coming out of this one. But it's a dark sweetness. It's not bringing.
I don't remember Old Forester drinking this hot. Well, it's like it has a sparkle. Well, I don't remember that.
As of right now, I'm edging 4 slightly ahead of 3, but we're gonna A and B them.
I'm
But
going to
go with that one.
100%.
4 drank with like a complexity and a flavor and just an all-around happiness.
A nose was
everything about it. Everything about it. So we'll go back, and it may change when we A and B. But
it could be. And
coming this
again,
way.
I like 4
predictions
more than
are
just
3. Yeah,
a heads up our ass type prediction. So don't go by that. We're
no. That's a shot in the dark with the bottle predictions.
This nose has come around a little bit,
Although we do have a pretty good track record on most of them, but
which is kind of amazing.
You know, now I just want to say, whatever this one is, and this was a winner.
It's vanilla-esque.
It is, but I am still getting that grassy, like
I get.
It's way weaker.
Right, I guess I tweaked into the vanilla-esque part, and
I'm getting that twinge of like that. Like we did bean boozle so many times. I ate so many grassy beans.
No.
It tastes thin. It tastes like compared to the other two, it's water-esque thin.
Well, and there's a unique kick in the end.
It's that
you could be 100% correct on. I'm still going to lean towards, and I believe this is JTS.
I agree with that. I want to leave that there.
But it's not that it's bad.
Nope.
It just doesn't now excel with what we have up there.
Drinking this by itself, I would say
this
is really good for that price if it is JTS Brown. But
Correct.
when you, again, there's certain bourbons, and we don't want to crap on anyone. People do hard work to try to do this. And but
one day we're going to try.
When you, I got a story for that. But when you compare them back to back like this, sometimes some of the best bourbons you've had just don't compare to to
and
others.
We've said it time and time again. You know, as a bottle that you pick, Blue Run, it comes out, you have that, you're drinking that. That is very good.
Yep.
Is it going to outbeat something else when you do it side by side? Nobody really does that. Well, other than YouTube world.
But it is amazing. We're going to glass one. How sometimes one of your favorite bottles just gets pounced on because something else just dominates it all the way around. And this is what's happening in the glass number 2.
It definitely fell back.
Yeah.
One's bottle's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. It's not as sweet as it was on the way through.
I don't think it's outdoing 4.
I don't know. We're going to have to go.
It's got a good sweet nose, though.
It's sweet on a palate. It's like sweet like candy on a palate.
So on that quick taste, I'm going to go like 4, 1, 3, 2.
Wow, really? Okay.
It's good. It's very good. It's just, I think there's a little more complexity in 4 for me on the taste and the nose.
Again, we're gonna go in A and B. Me personally, offer just there before we go A and B. Right now, just right before the break, I'm gonna do 4, 3, 1, 2 is what I'm gonna do. So we're not that far off, but we're gonna go off camera. We're gonna A and B. And once you drink 1 to 1, 1 to 1, 1 to 1, then you're gonna know exactly which one you like better. And then we just go from the worst to the best, and we see what it is. So,
or he gets pissed off because I don't decide.
We don't have to agree. I'd like to have the first place. At least the same, but we have it so far, so I'm not worried about it. So we'll be back in a minute.
Cheers.
Yeah, you and me both. So we are back. So all right. So my prediction, just bottle wise. We agree on which ones we ended up liking the best. And I'll explain why we did that after the fact. But I think this is glass 1, glass 2, glass 3, glass 4. Mike thinks that. Glass 1, glass 2, glass 3, glass 4. I believe you can see them all anyways. But we're going to see what they are, regardless of what the bottle is. Glass 4 is just the all-around best tasting whiskey that we had.
It was.
Not
time. Nose.
Yeah, everything. Not to be like 3 is right on its heels.
No,
and you know
the
what?
only one
that was right on its heels.
I was going to say the only one that really stood back was 2.
Yeah.
So whatever 2 was, that was kind of the lacquer of the 3 that are up there.
Right. So we're going to start with number 2. So whatever glass 2 was, we thought it was JTS Brown. So whatever glass 2 is whatever you poured in glass number 3.
Which was JTS Brown.
JTS Brown. So again, this one
And we could show you this if you think that we're like
No,
you can take a look.
you do this yourself, and you're gonna know. This is very, very good. This is an eight. We got it for $8.49. Normally, it averages around $15. This is a banging bottle we can't get here in Massachusetts. I would buy this all day long for $15.
It's right in there with your favorite in fighting cock and all that. It's
it won 4 other bottles. So you know what I mean. But today, compared to these, it just didn't hang. It didn't hang today. So our third place, and this was tough because, and the only reason why glass 3, we're assuming it's this bottle, or I'm assuming it's this bottle. He's not. He's assuming it's this bottle. But whatever glass 3 was, had a better finish and a better hang time than glass 1. Glass 1 actually drank a little bit more refined, but glass 3 just brought a little bit more something to the table. So that's why it edged it out.
I think you're exactly right on the refined, which a lot of people are going to like that.
No, right. And that's why I'm stressing that point. This could have went either way.
Correct.
But
today's day was refinement, a little sparkle.
The little aggression won out because it just added an element of flavor.
You and I.
Again, and tomorrow we might have picked the other one. So what came in third place for us was glass number 1, which was what you put in glass number 4.
John J Brown.
Bowman. All right. So that's so far we're 2 for 2. I just got to write it down so I know how to edit these because you guys know what we're drinking. We don't.
I did. I was
originally you were with it.
It was like it is so refined.
It's so good. It's so good. It's just
what's
sweeter.
The price?
It's
$52.
So it's just a little bit sweeter and a little bit less.
Well, so $53.10. Come on.
So whatever this bottle number 3 was, just had a little bit better hang time, and honestly, that's what really sold us. The viscosity was a little better, and it had
and the nose.
What came in second place was bottle number 3 or glass number 3, and it's what you poured in glass number 1.
Old Forester.
All right, so that was Old Forester. The bottled and bond. So, and the winner of this, and I've said this time and time again, I know this controversy. We don't have a black top that was originally made by the Brown Foreman.
I don't even know, is it around?
Not far and few between at this point because everyone's saying they're so much better. This one right here is just an absolute monster of a bottle. 1 liter. We, again, can't get this in Massachusetts. No. I would drink this all the time if we could get this here.
We would.
I 100% would. Because
that close a price?
This fights so much higher over. I mean, we paid $26. It's a liter, too. So it's that's 250 milliliters bigger than the rest of them. This always fights higher than that. But so this is the winner of today's, and it won the first round, and it just... such a
wins again
chocolate covered caramel bomb. It is just so good, and it just keeps.
I don't remember the nose being out better than Old Forester, but obviously it was.
I just remember when we did it against other stuff in the first round, the other stuff wasn't even in the same atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like it just trounced.
I do remember that. I just don't remember it saying.
I haven't drank it. I'm afraid to drink it because this is our last bottle, and we only get it when Steve goes down to Kentucky.
We only get it. I mean? So never.
Yeah. Well,
we can't.
Well, that's just. I mean, he did bring us back one for Christmas, so I did end up getting the first bottle disappeared. But again, if you have any suggestions for Sunday Funday, leave a comment down below. These usually do run long, so we'll try to wrap it up for that. But again, any suggestions, we appreciate them. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna end with this one because it is phenomenal. Spend less. Drink more.
Cheers. Subscribe.
Not that there's a bad bottle on this table.